Hi everybody, Adria here. One more video from me for this big promotion day. Congratulations to Making Magic Happen Press and this new incredible website and putting everything out there for other authors to enjoy and become. And oh my gosh, I think it's so incredible, and I'm so happy that I get to be part of the team. I wanted to talk, oh, there goes Sky. Hi, Sky Puppy. Talk to you a little bit about Science's Story, which is a book and a course that I have coming out end of May. And I was just going to show you, Sky is going over to his location there on the couch. Maybe we'll change over here and come with Sky, and Sky can help with this video, because then the video might actually be a little bit more entertaining. Anyway, so Science's Story is all about your story and you creating your story, you owning your story unapologetically, because who you are is totally incredible and should be celebrated. And what I've done, based on years of rejection as an author, specifically, and a screenwriter, getting critiqued for not understanding story well enough and not having enough story structure, I took that as a real, it didn't defeat me. I don't defeat easily, I guess, and neither do you. I hope, or maybe after this book you won't anymore, because you'll realize that that's just part of your journey. And so what could be better than knowing what your journey is and how to get through it? And that's really what Science's Story does, is I dive into all the elements of story. And what happened in doing that research, as anything happens when we start to do research, I'm just going to turn so I can see myself a little better. When we start to really dive into any kind of topic and we start to become an expert in that topic, the world just blossoms, because you start to have these discoveries. And that's what happened for me when I started to look at it just from my own stories, how story worked, because I was so desperate to have characters and stories that were totally relatable, desperate's a terrible word to use, obsessed, passionate, but desperate, really, to have you, my reader, understand or find characters within my stories that you could relate to. Because as a reader, if I couldn't relate to the character, then it wasn't a match for me. And what I really realized was that anybody that's drawn to my work is somebody that would probably be drawn to me in general. We share the same ideals and values, and so it bonds us. Even if we never meet, we're completely bonded because we share certain aspects of our personality and our characteristics and our history and what we believe in. All those things come together in what I call story. So my story matches your story on some level. And it could be a simple thing that we both have blonde hair and wear glasses, but it could be that something much, much deeper, that we are obsessed with understanding death. And I wrote True Sky because I couldn't ever believe that when someone dies, that's it, it's over. So I didn't do it from a religious aspect, though I don't think that that's bad. I think religion's just certainly just fine for everybody. It's not that. It was more that this whole thing of like, someone dies and how could they possibly end? It just didn't make sense to me. And I don't know how to put that into better words. I could not get my brain around it. And so I just said, obviously for me, that's not true. So if that's part of your story, you would probably enjoy True Sky, if that's something that you enjoy. That's just an example. Anyway, so Science's Story is nonfiction, but it's fun and it's concise, because I didn't want to have it be an academic read. I love academic reads, but I know most people don't. And I love, one of my traits as a storyteller is to take a concept that's really deep and hard and make it as simple and concise as possible, because that's the only way I can understand it. If I can repeat some big scientific concept in a few words or less, then I feel like I get it. And so it's part of me now. So story is something that I think is such a good investment for you to make in your life, to understand story, because really you're living your story every single day, and sometimes you're repeating the same story over and over. And if you wanted to maybe change your story or to become more of a story that you dream of, then this is really the course for you and book for you. And I would say that you can apply, I mean, if you're a writer or want to be a writer, I think it's exceptionally important and useful for you. But I think anybody can benefit, because story is how we all communicate. It's the human way of communicating. So we all talk in story whether we know it or not. So anyway, I'm so thrilled to be sharing Science's story with you. It's going to come out here in May. In the meantime, you can pre-order, and I think there's going to be links and stuff in there. And you can also get your invitation to the course, so you'll get on that mailing list as information comes forth about the course. And we are going to have the greatest time. And I wish you all so well. And thank you for being here today. Happy World Book Day. Congratulations, Making Magic Happen Press. You are an astonishing, incredible publisher, and I am honored to be on the team. Thank you. Bye.